Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. Somebody sent me this video, which is obviously became very popular, and it's made most likely by Muslim who try to present themselves as modern Muslims. You see, she is not covering her hair, and she don't look like a Muslim at all. And now, what is jihad? What is jihad? Like, you guys have a very wrong understanding of jihad. I'm not going to play the whole video because they might complain about copyright, but I will play a little part of it which is allowed, and let us see what this female Muslimah trying to tell us about jihad.
Jihad to describe a holy war. Does it even mean holy war at all? Well, the short answer is no. What jihad really means is struggle. It's a major religious duty that many consider to be the unofficial sixth pillar of Islam, right below self-control, giving to the poor, and visiting Mecca. Technically, jihad means a struggle in the way of Allah. Fringe radical militant groups think that attacking the West is part of that struggle, but the majority of Muslims don't. Most of them are actually opposed to using the word jihad in that way because it associates the word with terrorism. So what does jihad mean to them? Well, in Islam there are two types of jihad, the outer and the inner. The outer is the kind that defends Islam against outside aggression.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And look how big the outer, this is her own graphic, not our own, is to defend Islam. So what the point of this video is to fool you. They don't want to say to you that jihad does not mean holy war, but you just say defend against non-Muslims. This is jihad, and this is the biggest. Look at the color. This is your own graphic, the blue one, and you are the one who put the sword there, right? It's not me. So the whole video is meant to say to you, jihad is not really a bad word. Muslim, they struggle. Yes, you know, let me show you how stupid what they say to you. When you go in war, aren't you going to struggle? It's a war. It's not fun. You get injured, you lose your limb, you lose your head, you lose your hand, you lose your brother, you lose your father. It's a war. So nowhere and nobody believe that jihad is not a struggle. I mean, war is not a struggle. So what the point of this, and where we get this from? Like they say to you in the video, the word the holy war in Arabic mean harb muqaddasa. You know, every I can give you 1,000 meaning for the holy war in Arabic. And she said in the video, is jihad is the same as a crusade? Let me tell you about the crusade, you lady. Crusade is a react of the act. Muslims are the one who did jihad on us, and then we react in the crusade. So even the crusade was you attacking us first. Like, nobody want to ask himself a very simple question. When the crusade happened, who attacked who? The stupid ones don't want to see the truth. The crusade, they did not attack the Muslims. It is the Muslims who attacked the Christians. And then the crusade, after they occupy our Jerusalem and they destroy our churches and they force jizya on us and they took our money and our women, and they rape even our nuns in our churches, then we went for crusade. And if not the crusade, Europe until now will be a slave of Allah. So now let us expose those liars and their propaganda. Somebody here, he asked this Abdul here in this video, what is jihad? He said, brother, jihad in Arabic holy war in Arabic mean harb muqaddasa. It's not jihad, brother. It's not jihad. Let us expose the lies. And they say to you, fasting is jihad. Fasting is jihad. Praying is jihad. Giving charity is jihad. This is what you hear from them. Alright? If you play the video here, or this guy, you hear him, you will see he's saying that. Fasting is jihad, praying is jihad, all of those are jihad. Alright? Now let us expose the liars. I don't want to make the video long. This is Sahih Hadith. This is what? Sahih Hadith. Let me see if I can make it smaller so you can see the word Sahih. By the way, those words Sahih does not exist in the book. This is fabrication. For everything inside those books is Sahih anyway. Everything. You see the word Sahih there? This is not part of the book. This is additional. It is the fabrication of Muslims. However, it is Sahih. So let us see now what this hadith says according to Muhammad himself. Maybe Muhammad don't understand the concept of jihad, and maybe this Balbula Abdullah, she know better than Muhammad. Obviously Muhammad is an idiot, and Muslims, they are going to teach their prophet what jihad is. Look with me. The Messenger of Allah said, whoever spend a pair of things in the path of Allah, alright, will be called in paradise. Whoever or worshipper of Allah, this is good, and whoever among the people of Salat, he would be called to gate of Salat. So Salat, so what Muhammad is saying now, he's counting things in Islam. Alright, worshipping Allah, Salat, which means prayer, alright, whoever among you who do jihad. So jihad cannot be Salat, jihad cannot be worship. And then he continue, and he will be called to the gate of jihad. And whoever among you, people of a charity, will be called from the gate of a charity. So jihad cannot be charity, and jihad cannot be prayer, and jihad cannot be worship. Alright? And whoever of you was of the people of fasting, then he will be called to the gate of fasting. Alright? Ar-Rayyan, he called it Ar-Rayyan. So jihad cannot be any of those they count for us, because if jihad is the same as those, how come Muhammad is separating it by its own item? Is it clear? If jihad is a salat, if jihad is a which means prayer, if jihad is a fasting, if jihad is a charity, if jihad all of those, so how Muhammad counting jihad as an item by itself? So obviously jihad is not a prayer, and jihad is not worshipping, and jihad is not a charity, and jihad is not fasting. So everything they say to us is a lie. For jihad is an item by itself. Now what jihad mean? The gate of jihad. If you go right now, if you go to Google and you type the word mujahideen in Arabic, alright, I'm going to go down, I will type it in front of you, I will switch to Arabic, I will type the word al-mujahideen, which means the mujahideen. Here we go, it's coming by itself, and we click at the images. How come we don't see one picture of someone is fasting, even though they are praying in the field of war? They are wearing their, you see this video here, the picture? They are praying in a mosque which half destroyed, and they are wearing their arms, and they are soldiers. So how come when we say jihad or mujahideen, we don't see people they are praying? How come when we search for the mujahideen, if the mujahideen is the one who fast, if the mujahideen is the one who do prayer, if the mujahideen is the one who they struggle against themselves, how come we see only fighters? And this is in Arabic, this is not the English propaganda. The one who wrote the word mujahideen and posed those pictures are Arab. It is not the American, they are responsible for the word mujahideen. How come we call the fighters who they are fighting from Al-Qaeda mujahideen, ISIS mujahideen, Hizb ut-Tahrir mujahideen, Muslim Brotherhood when they go to war mujahideen? A person sitting in war, we don't call him mujahid. And this is why the Prophet of the Abdul himself, he count jihad as something different, totally different from prayer, from fasting, from anything. It has nothing to do with all of those stuff as we showed you. Now if we go and search in the very famous statement of Muhammad to understand what Muhammad is about, if you search in English, actually, just to show you how to find this,